Riddler here, back with another vid. This time, we're gonna be talking about the Game Awards. Yeah, 2015 Game Awards, which I believe they're gonna be holding it in Las Vegas again. I believe so. I'm not sure, but I'm also not sure if they're calling it the Game Awards this year or they're just calling it the VGX again. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right up into this, wasting no time. Let's go ahead and talk about the list. Some of you guys may have already have seen it. If you guys have not seen it, I'll put it up on the screen right now. So we got Game of the Year. Game of the Year nominees are. Let's start off with the top list and work our way down. So Game of the Year developer, not developer, Game of the Year. The nominees are for that is Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Super Mario Maker, and The Witcher 3. Okay, so I'm going to give my thoughts on that, give my thoughts on all of these towards the end of the video. Then we got Developer of the Year. We got Bethesda Game Studios, CD Projekt Red, From Software, Kojima Productions, and Nintendo. And we got Best Independent Game, Exnium Verge, Her Story, which I think is a really weird name for a game. Ori and the Blind Forest, Rocket League, and Undertale. And we got Best Mode such as Handheld, Downwell, Fallout Shelter. We all know who's going to win Best Mode. Fallout Shelter, Lara Croft Go, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and Pac-Man 2056. Well, I did not know that Fallout Shelter was nominated for that. I didn't know. Okay, so we got Best Narrative, Her Story, Life is Strange, Tales from the Borderlands, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and Until Dawn. Best Art Direction, Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Metal Gear 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, and The Witcher 3. Best Scores slash Soundtrack, we got Fallout 4, Halo 5 Guardians, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, The Witcher 3. Best Performance, Ashley Bush and Cole Pierce, Life is Strange. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Camilla Londonton as Lara Croft, Doug Coakley as Geralt as The Witcher 3, Mark Hamill as the Joker in Batman Arkham Knight, and Aviva Stafford in Her Story, which I don't know what that game is. So, okay, so moving on to Games for Change Awards. We got Kelby, Nina Freeman, Her Story, Sam Borland, Life is Strange, Donod Entertainment by Square Enix, and Sunset Tale of Tales, and Undertale, Toby Fox. And we got Best Shooter, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny, The Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Splatoon, and Star Wars Battlefront. And going on from Best Action / Adventure Game, we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Batman Arkham Knight, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Okay, so for Best Role-Playing Game, we have Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Pillars of Eternity, Witcher 3, and Undertale. Best Fighting Game, we have Guilty Gear XRD sign, I'm guessing. We got Mortal Kombat X and Rise of Incarnates and Rising Thunder. And Best Family Game, we got Disney Infinity 3.0, Lego Dimensions, Skylander Superchargers, Splatoon, and Super Mario Maker. Best Sports / Racing Game, we got FIFA 16, Forza Motorsport 6, NBA 2K16, Pro Evolution Soccer 2016, and Rocket League. And for Best Multiplayer, we got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny The Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Rocket League, and Splatoon. And most anticipated game, I guess for 2016, is Horizon Zero Dawn, No Man's Sky, and Quantum Break. And The Last Guardian, and Uncharted 4 of these in. And the rest is pretty much it's just like esports, player of the year and stuff, and trending gamer. And for trending gamer, we got Total Biscuit. I mean, Total Biscuits, Christopher Monto Cristo, Michaels, Greg Miller, Malcolm and of course, every year PewDiePie. But the trending gamer should be on here. Should be Riddler Games, motherfucker. I'm thinking. Um, and best fan creation, you got GTA, the real GTA, blah 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 blah, Super Mario Kart, blah blah, Twitch, Dark Souls, community, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the nominees and whatnot. So first I'm gonna go off and start off and talk about um, game of the year. For me, I think that I don't want to get too carried away with it. I don't want to talk about game of the year for so long. I believe of course, for me, I think Fallout 4 is going to take Game of the Year, and I know everybody is saying that. I mean, on every other channel, you probably hear other people saying that. But for me, I feel like the game is really going to take it. If not Fallout 4 for whatever reason, it's probably going to be handed over to Metal Gear 5, I should say. No later than The Witcher 3. Okay, so one of those three might win, but my money's on Fallout 4 because special reasons. I made a video about this back in June. You can check that out. It's reasons why Fallout. The video's called Fallout 4 will win Game of the Year, and I say my opinions on there. Saying that it will win. I still do stick by that. As of today, even though I have not played the game yet. I played Bloodborne. I have Metal Gear 5, and I have that, and I don't even have a week, so I'm not going to talk about Mario. And I have The Witcher 3. So I don't have The Witcher 3. Why did I say that? But so I still have those 3 games to buy and play. Actually, no, those 2 games to buy because I have Bloodborne as well, and I beat that game. But my money's on Fallout 4 because I feel like it's just something that is totally will be different. Sorry, I had to get my PS4 controller. But I think that yes, it will win Game of the Year, because I feel like the game is really different. It's something that's it's really we haven't seen a Fallout 4 we haven't seen a Fallout game since 2008, or an official one I should say, besides Vegas. And we haven't seen Metal Gear, since 2008. So both of these games came back in the same year, and last time we seen it was in the same year. So, I don't know. It's just something about the game that really attracts me and attracts other people that I feel like it's gonna win. I will go into more detail, but it would just take too long to explain. So I'll probably do that in a separate video. As for Developer of the Year, I have to say. I want to say the Bethesda Game Studios as well, but I feel like my money is on Kojima Productions. Reasons why, because we all know what happened to Kojima, the mystery altercation that happened with him and Konami. We will never know. People say this, people say that, but we will never know. We can just make assumptions if that's all we're gonna pretty much make, but. I feel like they're going to give it to Kojima because a lot of people, since it was a studio argument, a lot of people are just going to give it to Kojima because this is his last Metal Gear game, and maybe his last title name being that under Kojima. I'm not sure if he actually owns that name or not, but I'm pretty sure it's Developer of the Year is probably going to be going to Kojima Productions. If not Kojima, it's going to be going to Bethesda as a second hand, but I give that to Kojima. Best independent game, I don't know. Maybe Rocket League, because Rocket League is pretty damn popular, but I'm not sure on that. I have Rocket League, but it's a pretty fun game, but I'm not sure about the others because I'm not really into independent games. Best mobile / handheld game. I'm kind of a mobile gamer as well. I'm probably gonna go with Fallout Shelter because that game became #1 on the. I think it was the best-selling mobile game in the App Store, if I believe. I'm going to go with Fallout Shelter because, once again, Fallout 4 has just been killing it this year. So my money's on Fallout Shelter. If not Fallout Shelter, I'll probably go with Monster Hunter 4. um, Ultimate. So one of those two. Best narrative, I am not sure because I have played Life is Strange. I played a demo. I haven't really played Tales from the Borderlands. Maybe I'm guessing that might go to Until Dawn. I don't know because it's really a narrative-driven game. Um, I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe Until Dawn. If not Until Dawn, maybe Life is Strange because the game is pretty, well known as well. And best art direction, it might go to. That's a tough one because. Best art direction, huh? Maybe Bloodborne. Cause Bloodborne got some pretty good ass art. I actually like that art in the game. Maybe The Witcher, but it's nothing that we never seen before. Bloodborne is really this gothic setting, but maybe I might go to Bloodborne. I'm not. As for Metal Gear, I can't really tell because it's just like there's nothing really, in my opinion, there's nothing really special about the art direction. And Metal Gear is really just it's very just simple. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Um, and for best soundtrack, the Halo 5 and the Fallout 4 and Metal Gear and The Witcher, they actually got some pretty good soundtracks. I'm not gonna lie. I heard some of the soundtracks for The Witcher 3, and it's pretty good. I actually like them. I don't know about Uri and the Blind Forest. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. Um, but Metal Gear also has a pretty good soundtrack. I'm not sure for Halo 5. Fallout 4, from what I heard, I heard from what I heard, like from what I actually heard. It's a good soundtrack. But mine, maybe that might go to who would that go to? Maybe Metal Gear, because Metal Gear has a good soundtrack. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But as for best performance, I'm not sure on that one either. Well, actually, Joker, he's pretty good in Batman Arkham Knight since I have it. Geralt in The Witcher 3, he's a pretty good voice actor. And Life is Strange is pretty good. Rise of the Tomb Raider, the girl who played Lara Croft. Hope she gets it. I hope she gets it. She gets it though. She really deserves it. Um, Game for Change. I'm not sure about that. Best Shooter. Now let's go with Best Shooter. For Best Shooter, I played Battlefront and I played Call of Duty Black Ops 3. But Black Ops 3 might take it because just a lot of people are just gonna pick it because of the name Call of Duty. If not Black Ops 3, Battlefront is gonna take it. But I think Black Ops 3 is gonna take it because it's people are just gonna pick it regardless. They don't it's whatever. But I don't know why. One thing about why is Destiny on the best shooter when Destiny came out last year? Right? Destiny came out last year. I don't get why is it nominated again, even though I understand that it's the Taken King. No, excuse me. I understand that it's the Taken King and it's a new expansion, but that doesn't really give it a reason to be nominated again because it's still the same game, even if it's getting patches and stuff or new content. It's not like it's a completely brand new shooter like the other games, but whatever. Um, Best action adventure game as Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Um, hmm. Best action adventure. Rise of the Tomb Raider. I believe probably Metal Gear is gonna take that game. Take that. The reason why I say that because if you look at best RPG, you got Fallout. Um, I believe that best action adventure might go to Metal Gear or Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah, and for best role playing game, it might go to best role playing game. That's going to Fallout. I really believe that. Best role playing game is going to Fallout 4. It's like the most anticipated RPG of this year, without a doubt. The Witcher 3 is too. Don't get me wrong, and Bloodborne, but you really gotta look at who's playing it and who's talking about it. And from what I hear, from what I've seen and heard, Fallout 4 is getting talked about more than any other RPG this year. or even game for that matter. But I think it's gonna go for Fallout 4 by whatever miracle, you know, by whatever miracle. If Fallout 4 doesn't win, I believe The Witcher 3 is gonna take it. If Fallout 4 doesn't win, but I know that Fallout 4 is gonna win. Best fighting game, Mortal Kombat X. I'm just gonna say that because I don't know what the rest of them are. Best family game, probably Super Mario Maker. Super Mario Maker's gonna probably take that. Best sport racing game, probably Rocket League or NBA 2K. Best multiplayer, um, I think that Black Ops 3 might win best multiplayer. Rocket League is in. Okay, Rocket League. Best multiplayer might go to Black Ops 3, and probably like maybe like best shooter might go to Star Wars Battlefront. Is one I'm probably is. I'm not sure. Okay, so best or not best, but most anticipated game for next year might be either Uncharted 4 or The Last Guardian. So I can see that right now. So from what I've seen, it might be The Last Guardian because a lot of people was hyped for that. So it might be The Last Guardian or Uncharted 4, or the third option would be Horizon Zero Dawn. And so that's pretty much the nominees, Game of the Year nominees for 2015. Um, Tell me, what do you think is going to win out of those? Um, those games, what do you think is going to win Game of the Year? Tell me your reasons why. Um, what else? What else I want to add? Oh yeah, we'll be covering it this year, just like I did last year. Last year I covered the Game Awards as well. I recorded it and stuff. This year I'm going to do it a little bit more professional because last year it wasn't looking too good. So, but I'll be covering it this year as well. It's next month. I'm not sure when is the Game Awards. It's next month on the. I'm not sure when is it next year. I'll have it up on the screen if I find out what it. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you guys all on the next one, and yeah, can't wait for the Game Awards. I am excited.